name is Nanesi Boateng. Let's listen to our stories this morning. The Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Hawa Kumsing, has hinted that fishermen who persistently violate the fisheries law after the close season will face a stiffer punishment. According to her, the ministry is in talks with the law court to propose more stringent punitive measures for those caught breaching the laws. She notes that the move is aimed at deterring fishermen from emulating the bad example of their colleagues. Offenders should expect harsh prison sanctions with a maximum of 6 months henceforth, since the fines are not punitive enough. Hawa Kumsin made this statement when she presented fish items such as gear net, basins and fridges to the National Fish Processors and Traders Association in the Western region. Ghana is currently enjoying a trade surplus with export exceeding imports for the year 2021, and the country is poised to repeat that for the year 2022. This revelation was made by the Director of Projects at the Ghana Export Promotion Authority (GIPA), Alex Dajawa, while speaking on the state of Ghana's exports. He said, so far, we have done about $9 billion of total export for the half year, while we have done $7.5 billion of imports. According to him, while this is positive indication for Ghana's export sector, his outfit is resolved to spearhead the increased promotion of Ghana's export as a catalyst for national development. The GIPA official disclosed that a lot of attention has been given to the development and promotion of the cocoa derivatives sector, with processed cocoa as the leading non-traditional export. Similarly, he said another priority area government has paid attention to is the production and export of cashew. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. Niche ocean carrier Zim has been one of the great success stories of the container shipping boom. It expanded its fleet faster than larger rivals of a small base, focused only on the highest paying lanes, like the Trans-Pacific, and kept sports exposure high at 50%. As earnings skyrocketed, it's become the largest U.S.-listed shipping company by the market cap. Freight rates for the second quarter of 2022 disclosed by Zim, it's still outperforming larger carriers on rate. Yet the numbers reveal a rising risk. Zim is more exposed to weakening spot rates than liner giants like Maersk and Hapag-Lloyd, and those spot rates are continuing to fall. Zim reported net income of $1.3 billion for quarter 2 2022, up 50% from the year before, but put down 22% from net income, $1.7 billion quarter 1 2022. Now, adjusted earnings per share of $11.07 fell short of the consensus forecast for $13.37. Adjusted earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization of $2.1 billion came in 15% below analyst consensus and down 17% from the first quarter. Hapag-Lloyd raised its full-year guidance on July 28, while Maersk followed suit on August 2nd and kept its guidance unchanged. And finally, global terminal operators are showing an increased appetite for higher-risk greenfield projects in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic. Global port capacity is projected to increase by an average annual rate of 2.4% to reach 1.38 billion TEUs by 2026, even as economic and geopolitical uncertainties have contributed to an overall downgrading of the cargo demand outlook. Now, while the majority of global terminal operators' investment plans remain focused on existing assets, there has been a notable increase in the number of greenfield projects, referring to those that are built from scratch rather than on existing sites. Jory, the industry player analyst, says in its latest Global Container Terminal Operators Annual Review and Forecast reports that the CMA terminal and TIL are all expected to add 4 million TEUs or additional greenfield capacity by the year 2026. On this note, we'll wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions. You can always contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. My name is Nanesi Boateng, producer.